I'm Carolyn. Welcome to Balance and Flow Studio. Today I have this beautiful setting behind me, beautiful weather, just amazing, amazing healing space and energy. And I want to bring it to you and to offer you a 10-minute stretch and relaxation video. Now bear in mind, we are doing all of the work on the mat. I do have stretch and relaxation videos that are fully seated options. So you're, by all means, go ahead and check those out if the mat work is not something that is available for you today. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to start by butterflying my legs. You have a couple of options always. You could cross your legs either way. You could stretch your legs out in front of you. You could do any combination of those. So I'm going to start by butterflying my legs. And I'm just going to take a moment to settle. Settle and arrive. Feeling my hip bones placed solidly in the earth, and letting my hips open up by letting my knees drop. And I'm just taking a few relaxing breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. We're simply arriving and settling, paying attention to our breath in and out. If you closed your eyes, you can go ahead and open your eyes now. And I like to try to open up in the hips. So I'm just kind of going around in a circle in one direction and then a circle in the other direction. Now bear in mind, let's say you crossed your legs. Let's say that was your choice. Well, by all means, you can still do that circle. However you ended up or decided to start is perfectly fine. I'm just going to do that one more time each way. Listening to the birds singing in the trees. Okay, from here I'm going to exhale. I'm going to contract, shift that weight back, forward fold, and you may notice that my voice will get louder because my mouth is closer to the microphone. But essentially we want to hinge forward, relax onto those legs, however far is comfortable for you, and relax the head, and we'll stay there for a couple of breaths. And I'm going to roll up through the back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulder roll back. Now I had mentioned that I like to butterfly my feet. And if you crossed your legs, maybe try to uncross and cross the other leg on top, because we're going to do that again. I'm going to contract, shift that weight back as I exhale, release everything forward. Now I'm going to hinge forward, leaning my elbows on my legs. Sorry if my voice gets louder as my mouth gets closer to the microphone. We're going to release that head down and stay here for a couple breaths. And from here I'm going to roll back up, Beautiful. So you can stay here, or we can go a little bit further together. I'm going to stretch both legs out to the corners of my mat or anywhere in between. You can also stretch both legs straight in front if this isn't comfortable for you today. Now, bearing in mind I'm on my hip bones, I'm on my sit bones, I am lifting up as though there's an imaginary thread coming up the top of my head. I say that often, and I owe that to one of the many ballet teachers or dance teachers I had over the years. But we really want to imagine ourselves lifting up, so that imaginary thread pulling us up through the top of our head. And even just sitting here is opening up the hips and letting all of this loosen up and open up. Stay here for one breath. Beautiful. I'm going to reach my arm over in the opposite direction that I want to go. Attention. I'm going to twist towards the leg where I want to go, and I'm going to either walk down the leg or I'm going to reach forward as far as I can. And then when I'm at the maximum of the stretch, then I can release down. We'll stay here for a couple breaths. We're going to take that same arm that we used. I'm going to reach it out straight. I'm going to come back up, turn to the front, and open that arm to the side. Beautiful. Let's do the same thing other way. So from here, I'm going to twist towards the leg. I'm either going to walk the arms down, or I'm going to reach towards that leg as far as is comfortable before releasing down into the stretch for a few breaths. Making sure this hip stays down. We're not lifting up. Keep those hip bones on the floor. From here, I'm going to take the same arm. I'm going to reach it out. I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to open up to the side. Now I'm going to take both arms, reaching side to side. That's all I'm doing. If that doesn't feel good, you can place your hands on your legs. And I'm reaching side to side. Beautiful. Back to the center, lifting up through the middle. Now, I can either walk my hands down as far as I'm comfortable, or I can reach them forward and then place the hands wherever I end up. Now, there are pods sticky with sap, tree sap, on this wooden stage that I'm on. So I'm not going to go all the way down with my chest. You're going to go down as far as you're comfortable. I suggest placing your elbows to support you. Wherever you end up, let's stay here for a couple breaths. Release the head. And from here, I'm going to roll up through the back, walking my hands in. And continuing the hip openers, I'm just going to go around in circles one way. And then around in circles the other way. Half circles. Half circle. Half circle. Half circle. Beautiful. Let's bring in those feet wherever we started from. And I am going to stack one on top of the other if that's comfortable. Otherwise, you can cross your legs or butterfly your legs. Now I'm going to go over to one side, reach that arm to the corner, and then I'm going to walk my hands through the middle, all the way to the other side. Reach that arm to the corner, and come back up. Now, if you stacked your feet like I just did, you're going to switch them. If you're crossing your legs, you can also switch them. If you're butterflied, by all means. So we're going to reach that arm across, walking through the middle, avoiding those sticky sap-covered tree seed pods that I'm dealing with here. And coming back up. And from here we're going to reach up and breathe it down. And one more time, reach up, and this time open the arms and exhale down. So that was our hip opener stretch sequence. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining me today for this video on Balance and Flow Studio. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to be notified whenever new videos are posted. Like, share it with someone that you think might benefit from these videos. And we have plenty. If the mat work, if the floor work wasn't for you today, we have plenty of options, seated options, chair yoga, seated stretches, seated stretch and relaxation. So by all means, go and check those out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.